It's time to go do a little wood hounding. So when you're the neighborhood woodhound, word gets around fast, and when a tree comes down, you generally will get a call. So in this case, it was one of my neighbors, an elderly lady. Her yard had a tree that came down in it. She called me up. I said, yes, I'll come up, take a look, check it out. So today we are gonna go up, help this lady out, get this tree cleaned up out of her yard. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm only doing this for the firewood. Again, some of you might think that's, a bad practice to get into. You shouldn't be working for free, but I always look at it as anytime I get a chance to help out somebody, especially someone like a neighbor who you never know down the road, you might need help from them. I just think it's a good practice to pay it forward and get the forces of karma working. Do a good deed for somebody and eventually that will come around back at you. And there's been a few good things that have happened to me. If you've seen the last few videos, Ultratech trailer, firewood bagging system. So, sometimes I think that's how the universe works. All right, so let's take a little look at what we are dealing with here. So you can see, obviously right there is a tree that came down, broke off. I think it actually took out another tree with it. So there are two trees here. And I didn't want to drive. It looks like they just had some yard work done here, so I didn't want to drive in here, although I may eventually have to. So right now I'm just parked right over there. The plan is going to be to buzz off the top limbs here, and then the neighbor whose property this tree was on, he said that I can bring the brush up to his place and dump it off. So that is going to be the plan of attack to start with. Get this top cleaned up and then we'll go from there. Yeah, this is actually going to be a little bit more wood than I thought it would be. The one thing that's always an issue when cleaning up trees like this is what to do with the brush. If you don't have a chipper, you need to get rid of it. And so that's the one thing I was worried about, what I was going to do with all the tops and all the brush. But luckily, the neighbor whose land the tree came down from, he said, just bring it up here and I've got a good spot to dump it. And it looks like there's been plenty of brush dumped down over this little ravine here. So it makes it kind of nice, just drive in right here and I'll be able to drive over here, dump some brush there and get rid of it. I have everything pretty much bucked down into sections that I can haul out of here now. I'm going to take some of these shorter ones, put them on the carryall frame. Some of the longer limb wood I'll put in the Ultratech, and then I'm thinking I can get maybe 1, 2, 3 of these bigger chunks on the forks. So we'll see how much I can load up and get out of here. It might be pretty close. I might get all of it. We are back in the wood yard with the first haul home. So I have up on the forks, I have 3 sticks up there, good size little pieces of wood. On the carryall, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sticks. And then in the Ultratech trailer, I have everything that I took up there, plus 8 more sticks of smaller, I guess maybe limb wood. Not real, yeah, it's smaller stuff. Still a good amount of firewood right there. So there is the first haul. I do have to go back. I've got the remaining bigger pieces from the trunk. I think two or three more of those to get. But there is that Ultratech. Made it very handy to haul all my stuff up there because it wasn't on the back of the carryall with the risk of falling off. And now to haul home 8 nice long pieces of firewood and everything I took up there. Really is handy to be able to take that front and back off and lay those things in there. So all the logs are now back in the wood yard. That little project took me most of the morning. I got up there around 8 o'clock and I think I was done around 11. So 2-3 hours worth of work this morning that I did get some nice firewood out of. It was all oak, so not too bad there. And again, just being able to help out a neighbor and kind of pay it forward and just do a good deed. So that will do it. We got some wood back in the yard. We helped out a neighbor. The day is off to a great start. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.